Hi everybody, I'm Ellen Gormley and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a 2 round edging, this cute little split arches bridge looking edging. And I've already changed my mind, I'm telling you, it's so funny. I am an organic designer, so I like to change things as I go. And what I'm changing about this pattern is I don't like the corner. So when we get to that point, I think I'm going to try and be creative and come up with something else because I don't really like it. And I think I'd like to do something different. Also, when I made the swatch, I realized that my multiple was wrong. So let's do a tiny lesson in multiples, shall we? So this edging, to repeat it, it takes 1 stitch for the double crochet and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty stitches. So that's a total of 6 stitches to complete 1 repeat. Now, it's a multiple of 6 because of that. It uses up 6 stitches for 1 repeat. But you need a bookend on the other end so that it has something to anchor to. So this pattern is a multiple of 6 plus 1 more. So the number of times across, 6 of them each time, 6 for each repeat, plus 1 at the end. So if there are 3 repeats, 1, 2, 3, times 6 for each set, that makes 18, but you need 1 more bookend for the end, which would be 19. Okay, so your swatch and this swatch should have been a chain of 20, 19 stitches across. That's 3 repeats of 6 plus 1 at the end. Got it? Now, I happened to be stitching this while I was at the nursing home visiting my stepfather, and I must have gotten distracted because as I look, I see that one of my groupings has 6 empty stitches instead of 5. So here's the correct information, friends. Chain 20, 19 single crochets across. Your base number is a multiple of 6 plus 1, okay? So my swatch, I already know, is wrong. But you know what? Sometimes that happens in life. You make a great big afghan and you count all the stitches, you count the exterior stitches a dozen times, and you still end up 1 too many or 1 too short on one of the sides, and it's too late. You've already made the whole project. Guess what? It's not the end of the world. So we are going to adapt just like you do in life. So I have my swatch where I should have chained 20 and then single crocheted 19 across. Then I made rows alternating of single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, because I like to do that and it makes it go faster than all single crochet. So when you have the swatch you want, remember any edging can also be placed on a piece of knit, a piece of fabric, or any stitch pattern, but you want to make sure that your stitch pattern ends up with a multiple of 6. You got it, plus 1 more, okay? So here we go. I finished my swatch and we're gonna pretend that I made a mistake because, hey, I did. Guess what? It happens. What we need for this first one, we finished our last row of the swatch, we turned, and now I'm making the first double crochet plus chain 7. So a first double crochet, usually, depending on your preference, you would either chain 2 or chain 3. I usually chain 2 for a double crochet. It's totally a matter of opinion. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to chain 2 for my double crochet. Then I'm going to chain 7 more for my stitch pattern, which makes 9. Here's 1 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which counts as my double crochet plus 7 more. We're going to skip the first one here because it doesn't count. All of these stitches count as the first stitch. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skipping, and then double crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double crochet in the next. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if we did the math correctly and had paid attention, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then double crochet in the last one, and we would have been done. But since I have an extra one, I'm going to just skip 6 and put my anchor in the right final stitch. in the big scheme of things, nobody will be able to see it. They'll never know that this occurrence has one extra stitch than the other two. It's really pretty invisible now as it is. I'm not real worried about it. If I was a super detailed and I had plenty of time and no other priorities, I would take it apart and redo it. But you know, such is life. So I'm not redoing it. It's okay, because I'd rather move on to the next project. Now, as we turn the corner, we're not doing anything. Well, we are doing something different. We are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. And we're going to double crochet in the same spot. So we've turned the corner with a chain 7 loop. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. We've got our chain 7 loops across the side. We added a chain 7 loop to the corner, and we're going to continue the pattern along the side. Now, depending on what stitch pattern you use, or if you use knit or fabric or whatever, the goal is to evenly space your chain 7 loops across. So I am going to eyeball it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know a lot of people with their personalities have a hard time eyeballing it, but I've already done this once, and I know that I'm going to skip this row of double crochets, this row of single crochets, and I'm going to place a double crochet in the next single crochet row. That's just what I'm going to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does your hook ever fall out when you make taller chains like that? It's okay. Just put it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll put one on in the last stitch. Now, what's most important is to be consistent. So whatever I did on this side of the swatch, I will repeat on this side of the swatch. Okay? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, friends. So in the corner, we will chain 7 and place another double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And double crochet in that first stitch again to make the corner. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now remember, I have the wrong number of multiple here, and so if I were to be symmetrical, I would skip 6 down here instead of up here instead of 5, so that it matches this corner down here. Or you could do it over here so that it, I don't know, balances out. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to go ahead and follow the pattern. Remember, the pattern is to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and double crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet in the next. And deal with it later, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, there's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only supposed to skip 5, but there's 6, you know. Oh well. Okay, here we go. But now you know, the truth is, it should be a multiple of 6 plus 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place a double crochet in that same spot to turn the corner. Okay, it's all good. Life is too short to worry about one extra little stitch. The more the merrier, right? Sort of. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a learning process. It's fun. Crochet is supposed to be fun. If it makes you nervous, then it's not really helping the whole point, is it? The whole point is to have fun and relax and create cool things. It's all good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And get that last double crochet in that same spot where we started. And I'm snagging it on the yarn, so I'm going to pull it out and start over. There we go. And remember to finish up with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we're doing that for the corners. Now here, remember we did like 10 for the first loop, because we did 2 for the double crochet because I like 2 instead of 3, and then 7. So our loop should join right there in the top of the second chain of that loop. Okay. All right, so this is what we have so far. Now, the goal of this next part, this next round, is to put these little arches. These little arches. And these arches are chain 3, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the loop. So we would need to have a single crochet here in the loop first. And so we should start with a chain 3. But I also want to do something different with the corner. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Should I chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, double crochet? That would work. But it feels like it's not. Oh, there's supposed to be a double crochet here, right? Because we're placing double crochets in double crochets. So let's start that way. So a double crochet, if I'm counting it as 2, plus the 3 that we need as part of our pattern is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the pattern, and this is the part that you'll remember for each occurrence across, we're going to single crochet in the big loop, tighten it up a little bit, chain 1, 2, 3, then we're going to double crochet in the double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the big loop, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the double crochet. And at the end of this side, I will show you where we are, and we will make some decisions together about the corner. 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the big loop, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the double crochet. And I'll lay it down now and show you where we are. Okay, so we do have our nice little bridges here. They look kind of cute. I like them. I like them a lot. But I don't like how my swatch was with the corner. So the swatch was with the corner was just place another single crochet in that chain loop. And it looks kind of flat to me, and I feel like there needs to be a little more flourish or excitement or something there. So let's do something different, shall we? So for the corner, I think what I'd like to do, and hopefully you'll support me in my decision making, I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, but I also want to inspire you that you can always do whatever the heck you want to do. I'm going to single crochet there, but I'm now going to also crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet in that same spot again. And then, so this is how it's different. So that makes a little more, I don't know, decoration, another loop. So I added that loop right to here. So if I add that loop, and then I'm going to chain 3 to continue the pattern, 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet in the double crochet, and continue all the way around, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the big loop, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the double crochet, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the big loop, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the big loop, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we get to the corner again. We're going to do the same thing that we now have innovated, that I organically chose to do. Look how much nicer this corner is. I like this corner so much better. I like this corner so much better now than this corner. See, that corner was boring. Boring will not do when it only takes 5 more chains to make it better. So let's make it better, shall we? So we're going to repeat that. We're going to be consistent and change our corners. So 1, 2, 3, single crochet here in the big loop, the big corner loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that's what I did on the first one, single crochet in the same big loop, and then do 1, 2, 3, and continue on with the pattern. with double crochet in the double crochet. So let's go ahead and do this together all the way across. I only have 2 more rows and they're pretty fast. So let's do that together and then I will show you the results. So it's just like a little tiny bridge pattern. Very cute. What would you apply this edging to? Well, add the usual. You could do a baby blanket, you could do a scarf, you could do all sorts of things. You could put it around the edging of a hat. You could, I think it would be really cool to like make this edging and then go back with another color and work in these unused loops behind it. And this would be like an overlay edging. That'd be really pretty, wouldn't it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Remember to do our fancy single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the same big loop to make the corner. 1, 2, 3. See, yeah, much better, much better. I'm much happier now, aren't you? Because it's all about Ellen being happy, right? Single crochet in the big loop, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the double crochet. You know, crochet is about making you happy, making someone else happy, making someone else warm, making you warm. I love a craft that is functional in addition to fun and pretty. So crochet is my thing because of all those things. 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the big loop. 1, 2, 3. Now make sure and do my final corner correctly. So I'm going to double crochet in the double crochet. Oh, we still have one more side. Nope, this is right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then make sure and make that flourish. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I should have done this first, shouldn't I have? Okay, because it's not balanced. So I will have to go redo this one because this one, oh no, I'm good. It's okay. So when in doubt, match it out. When in doubt, go ahead and compare it to the other corners. Okay, so I'm almost finished here and I'll show you where we are. Okay, so you slip stitch in the double crochet portion of that beginning. So here we have our final corner. So our final corner, we came around here and we did the exact same thing as we did in all the other corners, but I got confused there for a moment about where we started. So we started right here on the second round. And on the second round, we chained 5 because we did 2 plus 3. So that's where we started. So when we came around the corner, I got confused about where the round started. So make sure you finish off your corner, then chain 3, and you will then slip stitch in the second chain, because that's how I do double crochets, which is right here, the second chain of that beginning chain 5. And when you do that and you lay it down and pull your hook out, you'll see that it then finishes off and is symmetrical and there's no extraness going on. So this is the bridges. Oh, it looks like a little picture frame, doesn't it? I like it. I like the little corner treatment better down here, I think. Really like it better. So I hope you have enjoyed this little 2-tier bridges edging, and you'll apply it to your fabric, knit, crochet, rows and motifs, and that you'll enjoy this this edging. So easy, and I'm glad that you helped me figure it out. Thanks everybody. See you next time.